10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Radiant team back. Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining.
Slada.
Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining.
Death Prophet.
Radiant team pick.
Are back with another game of Dota 2. We are in the draft of Rave versus Mineski, and these two teams are of course playing to get into that top 5 or perhaps even first place if they can manage of the regional TI6 qualifier. Southeast Asia has 10 teams in the round robin at the start of their group, and at the end the number 1 will move forward and make it to TI6 without any more games played. The number 2 to 5 have to play in a double elimination bracket, and then hopefully for them they'll make it through to the finals. The final 2 will both go to Seattle, but one will be directly seeded into TI6 while the other will still have to play through wildcard matches. Both of these two teams though, they need all the wins they can get. Rave. But we're gonna find out which one of these two teams will get the win of this one game. I'm here with Shane. Shane is, although right now on his way here. He'll be here shortly. And you'll have to deal with me for the moment, but that's fine, because I got some energy back. As you can imagine, switching sleep schedules on the go is sometimes pretty tricky if you have to work several hours. But several hours doesn't actually sound that long. A lot of hours in the same day. And coming off a lack of sleep, but that's fine. We'll power through, and we should have some great Dota to accompany us as well. So we have a Slaughter and a Vengeful Spirit opening by Team Rave. They've got the minus armor down, meaning that if they get any heroes that benefit a lot from that minus armor, they will be very good. Like Drow Ranger is actually a hero that can work out just fine.
Dire team back.
We also have a Death Prophet in the line opening for Mineski. Death Prophet, we've seen her a lot today, and she actually has been on the winning side quite a few times. Previous game included, I believe, so...
That silence just being huge.
Yeah, welcome back, Shane.
And go. We got like two wings, we're good.
All good. I had Pringles and Skittles. This is my dinner.
There's pizza inside.
Yeah, the pizza is cold by the time that we're done casting. It's okay. I have had a lot of Pringles.
There's another one.
Yeah. So, Beastmaster ban out as well as the Tidehunter, Night Stalker, and Alchemist is the second phase ban. I've been saying that I really like a Drow Ranger or something on the side of Rave. Didn't we just watch Rave earlier today?
Yeah, we did.
We did. What did they play then?
Didn't they have
10 seconds remaining.
I know, it was a little while ago.
Invoker draft? No, Jo was playing TA.
Ninja Boogie was playing Lifestealer.
Ryo was playing Lion.
Rappy was playing Tidehunter.
Yeah, we got this.
Yeah.
When I looked at the names,
And
it
Dirk
was
was
a lot
playing
easier.
Witch Doctor, and they had dual lanes, yeah.
Yeah, the dual lanes, it didn't really...
It didn't really work out. They lost that game as well, so yeah, both teams need to really win. So I believe that Mineski also hasn't been doing Insanely well. So they're thinking about the next pick. We have a line and a death profit. Very open.
I like Team Rave's draft, to be honest.
Yeah, with the minus armor.
Yeah, minus armor, a lot of lockdown, good control, revenge. Having a swap against Death Prophet is huge as well because Death Prophet wants to be close to the towers to do damage with her ultimate, and just being able to get her out of position and then lock her down with Slider and amp her up, do a lot of physical damage on top of that. It's very, very strong. No Invoker ban.
No Invoker ban. No Invoker pick yet either. We've seen Death Prophet versus Invoker a few times today. Might see it again coming out from Rave, as it is going to be the Oracle first. So
the Oracle and Death Prophet is crazy strong. Like having the ultimate, like using the ultimate on Death Prophet when she's low HP, then soul hitting like 2 or 3 targets.
Would you say that that allows for Death Prophet to maybe skip the Yules or delay the Yules or something else first?
I think against Amp you always, or any sort of like Amp.
I guess you can dodge the Vengeful Spirit stun as well with it.
Yeah, it's just good utility in general. It allows you to stop TPs, so people can just like TP directly on you.
It's true, so...
It's kind of core in the problem. Some people go Veil first, which I like as well, but it gives you a lot of armor. It's good as well.
Yeah, you rely more on the Oracle as well.
Yeah.
Which...
Disruptor, another...
Radiant team pick.
More control, more lockdown.
This is the first Disruptor we see.
It's been banned.
It's been banned a few times, but and when I say the first Disruptor we see, I actually mean we here on this stream, and this is our 3rd game today, so don't read too much into it in terms of stats, but I personally really like Disruptor. I think he is a really strong hero, especially when you're playing from ahead. And so far, I think Slardar is a hero that can have a decent start. Vengeful Spirit always is able to do well. I think they can get ahead early so far.
It pairs well with Slider as well, using the amp to give vision.
Yes.
You can always get a very good glimpse. Oh, thank you.
I'm sound.
It's kind of AoE team control to back up the Slider. I think it's a good initiation on 2 or 3 heroes. You can always Static Storm on top of it to follow up. Very good. Like, Mineski are kind of lacking AoE control. They have the silence from Death Prophet and a very good Impale maybe from mine, but it's not as clear cut as Team Rave's draft. You know, it's like very simple, easily executed.
10 seconds remaining.
I still think Mineski could go back for
5 seconds.
this Juggernaut or some sort of Morphling.
Oh, that's been a while.
Okay. Morphing into Disrupt is pretty risky, but you can also dodge the Vengeful Spirit stuff. It's not too, like, the Slider amp, because Morphling inherently has a lot of agility. You have a lot of armor, it's not bad. Also blows up, if he goes E-Blade, can destroy Venge, Disruptor and Slider if he's using the Sprint. Okay. I haven't seen much Morphling play at all.
I think I saw it once today. I'm not sure how it panned out because I don't think we stuck with it. We only commented on the Immortal looking like a better version of Viper.
I don't like the Immortal from Morphling. I think
don't?
I think it looks like Adaptive Strike. Like, it's weird. The projectile is too bright.
It does look a little bit like Adaptive Strike, but it also does look like Viper.
Invoker pick. Very good combo Slider and Venge. Just having, like, allowing Invoker to do both magical and physical damage with the Forge Spirits is pretty huge. And still no Drow ban.
Still no Drow ban, still available for Rave, and actually it looks like Mineski wants Rave to go for a Drow because it seems such an obvious ban. Obviously Mineski knows Rave better than that we know Rave.
Yeah, definitely.
So we have also seen Ninja Boogie going for that Life Stealer.
10 seconds remaining.
Ninja Boogie. How's the multi-stream going?
Well, stream's going pretty well. There's a bit of change since the Manila Major Qualifiers multi-stream. So when the Manila Major Qualifiers were on, we swapped quite often to the casters and basically handed it off to them, and then they cast and they come back on in the middle, or you basically the voice of God and switch to the other game, which is maybe more exciting. This time around, there is more panel time all around, so we switch less to the commentators, so that we constantly switch from games to games, and I think that's because there are going to be more games going on at the same time.
There's
so
much.
Yeah. So basically, as a panel, you talk about
That must be difficult, actually.
the global. There's a draw. About the global, all the teams, obviously the whole region, how the groups are going, and then you go into the game, discuss the game, see who is ahead, and if the game is fun, you keep watching. Or even sometimes when it's fun, you still swap depending on how many games are on, because you want to know from each game that's going on, how is it going, who is ahead,
Yeah.
and so you swap from game to game. Now, so far, our difficulty is finding a way to keep, like, obviously as a viewer, you're sometimes also
Keep
doing stuff on the
interest.
side.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't always see when we switch to a different stream.
Yeah, so all of a sudden you're like, why is there an eventual spirit in this game?
So I have come up with a solution that is probably going to get implemented at some point.
What is it?
Each stream will have their own terrain.
Oh, that's good.
Because
and then
it-
you go to the
The winter
Mortal
terrain, yeah, there won't
Gardens.
be a winter terrain, but yeah, because you can easily spot that. At some point, we were watching a game from the NA Open Qualifiers and it was on Immortal Gardens, and it was very obvious to see when we were in that game from when we were in the Southeast Asian
It's a
game.
good idea, Shiver. 10 out of
That's so
10.
too. See when it's gonna get. No,
Nature's
because that's
Prophet.
very tricky.
Okay, so when I was looking at this draft, I was
Yeah.
like, I don't want to be an offlaner in this game. Like, you're
Why?
dealing with 3 ranged heroes with Eventual Spirit and a Glimpse, okay?
Yeah.
You have it deals with so many of the heroes, like the Faceless Voids, the Tide Hunters, like they deal really well with all of these heroes.
Mm-hmm.
Nature's Prophet is very, very difficult in this game. You have to.
Can he not go into the jungle though?
5 seconds.
He can,
remaining.
but
Okay.
it's also okay. So the idea, I guess, is you send the Nature's Prophet treants at the, but this is a difficult lane. Like I really want to see how this offlane pans out. From
Where
this.
can we get the predictions?
They disappeared. The game just started.
Maybe.
I hope so.
I hope so too. Because that's also one of the ways to make it interesting for the viewers, because all the viewers, or a lot of viewers, want to do their own prediction. So they hear us talking about how the predictions are going. And
Hopefully, don't listen to us.
yeah. So far that has been
Well, we
the
get
case.
like 2 out of 4.
Yeah, but I don't think they're
Some
gonna
of them
put-
are very difficult to predict. Like it depends a lot on how teams want to play the game. Like you can tell from heroes like their general idea, but like certain teams have different
ideas,
ideas
yeah.
or different game plans in each game.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's introduce.
Yeah, while we're paused.
You got Mineski there.
Okay, I'll go for Mineski. Mineski has got cast playing the Oracle. We have online, it is Jules. Then on Boccarino, sorry for the camera, that's how it works.
Go into the zoom. No, click on the little thing. Yeah,
Okay, on Boccarino we have the Nature's Prophet. We already saw Jules. We already saw Cast. We now
Dude,
also see
on the
Ben
way.
Hur. Oh shit, we have to do predictions, guys. Wait a second.
Uh,
Okay, so player with the
D-words?
most D-words by 15 minutes.
Okay, check your inventories. How long do we have? Not long. Check the inventories. Who has the center words?
Lion. But that's Mineski over Rave then, yeah?
Go.
Highest net worth by 25 minutes. Is it gonna be the Morphling or the Death Prophet or the Drow?
Draw Ranger. No, Invoker.
Highest net worth Invoker?
Yeah.
Is he gonna win mid?
Yeah.
Total number of deaths. Player deaths. We've been getting player kills,
Yeah,
but that's
let's go.
actually the same, right?
Yeah, it's the same. What?
So far we've been too low if we won this one. We lost
Let's go
twice.
41. That's such a small range, though.
Yeah.
Go what's the one above that?
What? We have been wrong with the 26 to 40.
Okay.
So, players with a higher total damage of magic and pure damage, like we had Invoker previous time. Is it gonna be Invoker again? He's gonna lose though. I think Death Prophet.
No.
30
If you're gonna go on
seconds
that side, go with Morphling.
For
No.
sure?
Oracle.
No. Death Prophet.
Okay, this one's on you, Shiva.
Yes.
Alright, so I picked Jules and I picked Jayo.
I picked Jules, and yeah, I didn't really pick Jay, but I did pick Ben Hur. Okay. So let's continue seeing who's playing what. We also still had, of course, Raging Potato, otherwise known as Jay or Bimbo.
Best name in all of Dota 2.
On the Morphling. And that was everybody on Mineski.
So Ryor playing the Disruptor. Then we have Derp playing his Venge. On the Drow Ranger we have NB, which is
Ninja Boogie.
Ninja Boogie. Jayo on the Invoker. And then on the Slardar, it's piloted by Rappy. I love saying that, I don't know. I heard some casters say it before, I thought it was hilarious. Piloted.
It works in a way. Okay, so Bocarino is starting out on this offlane. He is probably going to try to get a Great Wave to come towards him, but we already have a very aggressive movement and a very interesting ward there from the Dire side as well. To try.
Cool
Oh,
ward,
and they see him. Oh god, is that going to change all the time? I guess so. I hate that achiever.
It's actually quite annoying.
Yeah, it's very big too. And I get it that as a player you want to see that maybe, or rather as a spectator, but
But
as a
not all the
commentator-
spectators. So.
Yeah, not all the commentators. You have to be able to turn it off, I think, as well. But we'll find out who's gonna take this one. You said Jo. Oh no, I said Ben-Hur. Ah, that's Ben-Hur. Yeah. Behind the Invoker is Jules. He is ready for an Impale. He got it too. One hit before the Impale. Impale hit. Is there enough damage? He has got a Crypt Storm Sunstrike though. Will miss. And the first blood will go. 12 health! He is popping his health as well. He should be able to live through that. Jules was able to walk past the tower without getting any aggro from it, but oh god, Jules, you should really get away from this. Slaughter is very low though. Careful though. Where is a Death Prophet? Death Prophet is still at the tower. Should be able to move through as well. Has got level 1 Crypt Storm as well, and went for level 2 in Soul Siphon. Not able to get any Soul Siphon off of Jo though. But I mean that should happen first blood, but Fairy Fire saved the day for Rave.
He held it so long as well, so that they were nearly 100% convinced the
yeah, they wouldn't chase. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, so Bocarino is slightly going into the jungle, but he is doing quite okay for someone who is still. I mean, he has a very tricky lane.
Yeah, especially like just having ranged supports with Drow makes the offlane torture. The one interesting thing I'd like to know is basically when you play a Nature Prophet like this, it's actually a very difficult Nature Prophet game. They have Slardar, Invoke Revenge, like Drow. There's a lot of like ways to catch you in the like mid game. So I think if they warded the big camp, like if the Dire warded the Radiant big camp and stopped them being able to take that, he would have had a lot more trouble in this offline. But choosing not to and just focusing on the bottom lane with the woods. Trying to protect off the offline. Oh!
Can you get that?
Yeah, he wants to he can impale it, I think.
Yeah, I think that Refuge is going to get happy with the experience there. He knew that too. So
choosing to just ignore the offlane on the slider and just go straight for to the jungle. Just kind of gives Morphling everything he wants out of the lane. You know, even just having the presence of an offlaner kind of forces your supports to deal with him a little bit. Like if you see in the top lane, like they can't. They're going for the rotation here though.
Yeah, Derp and Rappy. Let's see if they can make something happen. Lion is still hanging around mid lane though, and he's got good mana as well as a Hex and a stun, so level 2.
Jo claritying up as well.
Oh, Ben-Hur is going for this though. He is in a lot of trouble. The Hex does still come out, but that Impale might just be enough. He is life siphoning for the moment. Can he try to run Nature's Prophet? I heard him teleport in, but he's not going to do it anymore. And actually, Rappy is going to be in trouble himself. In comes the stun, and that's your first blood. Goes the way of Cast Oracle, making it happen. And that rotation, that stun, that Impale just saved the day. Jules.
Yeah, it was all
good guy. Good guy, Jules.
Very nice positioning, even being aware to then Death Prophet choosing to go down the river as well.
Yeah.
Really nice play from Mineski already.
Yeah, rather than going up the hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very nicely done. First blood going the way of Mineski, and still that Invoker is trucking through though. I mean, he's still doing okay. He's 9 for 6, so he's getting those denies in as well. But I say doing nicely, but actually Death Prophet is just wrecking him with 21 to 8. What am I saying? How is he wrecking him so much? Is it just a line hanging around?
It's the pressure of line, yeah. And remember early game they dove him.
Yeah, but then
like there's a lot of pressure on Jay. He had to use his salve at like minute 2.
Why did I listen to you?
Well, that's just what we talked about before the game. Like that's how Mineski chose to play. You know, they pressured the Invoker. But if it was like a 1v1 matchup, he had enough space. He definitely should win the lane with the Drow.
He lost. He dewarded.
Oh my god. What an offlaner.
And that was
stealing the last hit from...
Yeah, oh, careful there. There's the stun coming out. Double stun indeed on cast. Can he save himself is the question. He's gonna try to help out his teammate first and should be indeed fine. Derp trying to deny himself to neutrals but won't be able to do so. Nature's Prophet is not needed to teleport in and the kill will go the way of Raging Potato as we do have a little bit of a lag spike here. But it is fine.
Early game definitely leading heavily in favor of Mineski here. Like complete free fire amount the Morphling. The Death Prophet's in very well middle. They're getting a lot of good kills with the rotations.
Is this the most uneven laning stage that we've seen so far?
No, I'd nearly say in the last game it was actually even worse for the team, but the Roshans brought them back in. Like at least the Drow is farming pretty well.
Yes.
It's definitely very in favor of Mineski though.
Yeah.
There's still the static storm rotations when Slider gets a bit more farm.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Like Rave's heroes in general just get so much better at level 6, you know, like
Yeah, they need levels in them
yeah,
there.
they definitely do, and even a bit of gold on the Slider.
A bit of Blink Dagger perhaps. As we continue to see Death Prophet thriving in mid. Invoker trying to catch up though, he's actually getting closer.
Yeah, he will.
And he also has some backup, Vengeful Spirit there. While Lion is showing himself in bottom lane, it is actually Oracle that is now close to Ben here, but he is gonna leave her to go bottom as well.
Still Morphling just having the... Well, can I look at Morphling's side? He's just gonna Quilla, right? Quilla, yeah, he's...
Yeah.
Quilla threads, it's safe enough.
Are you expecting something special from this Morphling?
I think Ethereal Blade is extremely good in this game. They have, like, even early Ghost Scepter, just look at even the physical damage Rave has. Oh.
Oh, what? Thermal T2 is? Thank you. There goes the limbs back and Ben is dead.
Is under attack.
They didn't... They dusted away. Click on Disruption. Yeah, they did. Okay. Because he had an invisible bottles on it.
Yeah.
They actually prepped for that. It was very nice.
They have a vision.
Radiant's
Alright.
structures are fortified.
First
Dire's
tower
bottom tower is
going the way of Mineski. And no sign of them stopping here.
No, and nobody else teleporting in to help Rappy here.
I think
So far, I mean, Dro is still top. And she can teleport if she wants to. Oh, they're going for Rappy actually. Is there some kind of follow? No, just chasing
just
him away.
pressure your mid so they can push the lane, yeah.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Prophet in the meantime went back towards the top lane.
Oh!
Nice dodge of the Sunstrike, nice catch of the Sunstrike as well, but doesn't really matter at this stage.
I think that was 100% the kill, if that...
Yes.
Because of the way he had morphed so much into agility. He was definitely there. Nice effort though from Jo.
Yeah, I mean, you have to try.
You know when I first started, like, near the start of Dota 1, Jo was like one of the... He played for Complexity, I believe.
The Dignitas.
Dignitas Complexity in EG, right?
Yeah.
That was a long time ago, yeah.
It was, I think I interviewed Jo. Sitting down, don't worry.
What?
He's super short.
Oh,
like,
really?
he's actually the shortest person I've ever met, probably.
Really?
Yeah.
So cute.
Yeah. Oh, Ben Hur might be in a bit of trouble, but he turns it around. He still actually puts him going as well. Vengeful Spirit, what you doing there, buddy? He is in trouble. Disruptor's already dead. Can they catch more? Is the question. Jules will be able to get a kill at least, but Jo, he's the one in trouble. Tries to teleport out, but won't be able to do so. And there is a slaughter
This
on the
haste
run.
rune doing so much work in this game.
Yep, the action season has ended. Luckily for that slaughter, otherwise he would have been dead as well.
Yeah.
Dire's
Oh
bottom
man, they kind of just initiated and like it felt really forced. Like that was like, okay, we know that Death Prophet has a haste rune. We still initiate. We try to like burst them down, and then Jo just gets like sprouted. Tries to like, I'm not sure what their plan was.
They tried to go in as well.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
committed.
They committed, yeah. Vengeful Split in the middle of everybody aggressively swapping rather than defensively.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, you fight into an exorcism. That was probably not the best way to do it. In the meantime, Morphling is skyrocketing ahead in terms of net worth. He is doing amazingly well. Has of course had a free lane, so that helps a lot. And there has also been 2 towers going down, so that buffs him up. And
Hurricane Pike,
following there.
or not, the Dragonlance is actually one of the best items in the game for Morphling because it gives both strength and agility. And you know, you can choose where you place your attributes on Morphling. So It's the perfect item. Again, one of Morphling's main weaknesses was his like low attack range and kind of slow movement speed actually as well. He's agonizingly slow.
Radiant's
Oh.
bottom tower is under attack.
Roshan and instant smoke after that.
They spotted the smoke, I think, but does that one on the right to you? Yeah.
Would have probably seen it.
Radiant's
No,
bottom tower
no,
is
maybe.
under
No?
attack.
Maybe on the edge. But it doesn't matter. They have revealed themselves right now.
What?
What was what?
They just smoked to push his tower. I guess they were looking through the jungle hoping.
Yeah, maybe they were hoping to see somebody like in the bottom.
That was ambitious. You know, someone takes Roshan, probably going to be aggressive.
Bottom tower.
Well, they're gonna be counter-aggressive then.
Okay, here we go.
Do they want to fight into then Aegis though?
Dire structures are fortified.
Aegis on the Invoker.
I think
Invoker
it's
goes forward first.
fine
Full
to
stop
put it
coming out already.
There's so much damage with the Morphling.
Yeah, Ben Hur actually in a lot of trouble here. Is he gonna get healed up? Where's that Oracle when you need him? He is not there.
Not in position now.
Not in position at all. He was just
Doesn't
not there. He
deserve
doesn't
the
even
other.
have a level 6. Yeah, you're right. Amplified damage. Is there a blink available? No blink available. Okay. Well, they got a kill in return. That's nice. Rappy gets blown up by Jules. And in the
Morphling
meantime,
doing
Morphling
so
coming in
much
as
work.
well. Yep, he is now morphing into strength. He needs to morph into strength maybe a little bit more. He's getting attacked by Ninja Boogie. Ninja Boogie is doing a lot of damage. Now focuses on Castle. Oh, hello. Jail doing the most damage of them all. And Ninja Boogie will still... Oh, Potato, come on. Oh, he
Yes,
can't
he-
get a range. He can't get a range. He's not able to
He's
get
gonna
the
wait
kill.
for him. Oh,
No, he
so
can't.
close.
That was a 2 for 2 trade though, but it is a 2 for 3 trade.
Look at the
the
HP of the Dire though. Look at Rave's HP.
Yeah, this is so close.
Oh, is he gonna go for this? No.
Major profit.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe you go for the draw. It's tempting. Yeah,
He knew.
Yeah.
If only he knew. Maybe someone in his team said, no, don't do it, don't do it, don't risk it,
Control
don't
yourself
do it.
too. Gone for the veil.
You have people that need that.
Oh, definitely. It's kind of good to have players that want to do that though. You know, like are very confident in what they're doing and stuff. You gotta trust them sometimes.
Yeah, that's true. No Baccarino back to farming in the jungle. The last team fight, I mean, it was already risky fighting into an Aegis, and they didn't even burn that one.
Did he go BKB? Straight BKB
Ooh, what?
on Morphin? Dragonlance BKB?
Why not? I mean, he can morph the strength away instantly. Push coming out. While the Rave still has an Aegis, they might as well try to make the best of it.
I think the logic is this, like, okay,
Radiant's middle tower
Rave
has
drop
fallen.
they're gonna push. They're gonna go try and fight us high ground, and I need something to deal with them right now. And like the gust, even the crush, all of this is like very, very strong. To get the glimpse? Was it catcher? No. Alright. Now, they do have Oracle ulti for this fight. It's pretty important. In the last fight, if they had it for Ben Hur when he was in the
Yeah.
static storm, it could have been completely different. Maybe, you know, buy him that extra 5 seconds, even like possibly live, because there was a lot
Yeah.
of.
Dire's
I think he could have lived.
Maybe, yeah.
Because then the rest of his team would have been closer by as well to help out.
Radiant's
It does look like Rave for now is going to maybe continue the siege. Bottom lane is getting pushed out though, so they need to decide soon if they want to maybe try to defend. But so far, they're still hanging around. They still want to do this.
I like the Nature's Prophet answer to the Drill Ranger though. You know, like Drill Ranger said they're gonna group and push. You pressure other lanes,
Radiant's middle
Yeah.
tower has fallen.
cause them to come back rather than having to fight them at the, like a stage in the game where you might not be so comfortable. Like they just have ages that can away.
Mineski keeps the pressure on. It's I don't know. They. Oh, Mineski, wait. No. Wow, my brain just got
Right?
fried.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's late.
Yeah, Rave gotta keep the pressure on, and for Mineski, I feel like they kept very reserved, making sure that, you know, they don't get baited into initiating when the Nature Prophet isn't there. And sometimes teams just still, you know, think like, oh, maybe we can catch someone when they're backing off. But no, they're not even trying. They're just letting
They're not in a
Rave
rush.
having what they what they want, and then try their own things, like this one right now, a smoke gang, looking for a kill. They have a
Jules
blink
is the
dagger up online. He doesn't have any vision though. Oh, Pink's coming out, and the ward does scout out that advantage,
That
but
dire
it's too late.
ward giving them so much intel here.
Oh well, let them see that. Let them see it. I guess Mineski is saying to push. See if they can find
The
something.
ages should be timed out pretty soon, right?
Oh.
I think they just make a go with the second that because like Evoker's still very, very squishy at this stage of the game. If he's gone for drums, he has no.
Their stage is gone. 6 minutes until respawn. It's a fairly late respawn, by the way. It's around the 12-minute mark that it respawns. Out of the 13 available. 13 max anyway.
13 maximum.
Maximum. And they are at 12. Well, let's count anymore. Again, by the way, we have got that wrong because it's already by 15 minutes. It's already happened. It was actually Vengeful Spirit, and we said it would be lying. 25 minutes, not yet done. So we still have some time. Kills is not looking all too good. Oh well.
Yeah. Well, Invoker still has time to get back in. Depending on the Roshan situation. To get the next Roshan. Oh!
Yeah. Oh, they catch someone. Can they glimpse him back? Yes, they can. They got the Morphling. Oh, the crusher hit though. And can he get himself out? He's working at the strength, but it's not enough. They do get the kill.
Oh.
Can they catch more? Oh! Prophet teleporting out. Yeah. Oh. Too late with that one.
2 crushes missed.
It's a rough life.
Not ideal.
But
still got the Morphling kill, so you know.
True. Drawing on a minimap from cast, push top. Probably towards that Nature's Prophet.
Yeah,
keep the
like,
pressure
stop
on.
juggling, you nerd. Push this lane.
If you're gonna focus on split pushing, shouldn't you be going for Maelstrom or something? This mechanism pretty good too.
Well, it's more what we talk about the BKB on the Morphling. You know, like they want to fight right now because so Maelstrom is good at split pushing, but if I TB home, I need to be able to fight with my teammates and like help them a bit. It's maybe just combo up with the Oracle ulti onto the Death Prophet as well. You know, having the mechanism on top of that will sustain them in fights for a lot longer.
Well, Morphling has his BKB now, so next time he's getting glimpsed, he can actually do something about it rather than just see himself get glimpsed into death.
I think with the 10-second, if you use it for that, it's like a massive win.
It's a waste, sure, but at least you don't die. Well, would you rather die? Would you die for it, rather? If you actually had the chance at this stage of the game, you know you either die or use a 10-second BKB charge. You choose to die?
I'd take that death, yeah.
Why?
Because when you have a team like Death Prophet, Nature's Prophet, this kind of drop, if you have a 10-second BKB, it can make the difference in winning or losing the team fight. And if you're like in the right position when you use your BKB and you win that team fight, you can get like 2 lanes of racks, or at least a lane of racks. Like it's better to use the 10-second BKB charge more effectively.
Okay. Use your Midas Geo, please. We have you as high as net worth. This is not how we're gonna get there.
You're not doing us any favors.
Do it. There you go. Thank you. I mean, he's getting there. He's still got 7 minutes.
One team fight. One team fight.
One team fight can change it all around. Give Jo a rampage, please.
Looks like we're gonna get it pretty soon.
Well, not necessarily rampage.
No, but it's a team fight.
Yeah.
Don't doubt him.
I'm sorry. Let's see. He got the Blink and Tail. And the Finger of Death. They go for that, but the swap out should be enough to save his life. In the meantime, there's already a double kill for the Morphling. It is not a double kill, just 1 kill on the Derp. Disruptor also going down. There's the supports and offlane are going down, but 2 cores. They managed to get out in time.
3 for 0.
3 for 0. Why? How did that go so bad? I mean, yeah, the swap out saved. Okay, swap saves Throw Ranger, who gets initiated on.
Then all of a sudden, in comes a golden pile of water on the Morphling, just doing so much physical damage on the front lines. They tried to focus him for a few seconds, and he just like morphed a tiny bit, and they realized they just had no answer. They need to like position themselves very, very well. I don't know, it's dealing with this Morphling BKB is tough stuff.
Because the Venge died very fast.
Yeah.
Slaughter died very fast. He was probably sprinting.
Don't know what their answer is for the BKB and Morphling. They have a lot of physical damage if Drow doesn't get initiated on like he did in that fight.
They have to initiate the Morphling.
Even if, they need like a crush into Invoker combo with Disruptor ulti. They need to use a lot as well.
And preferably have an Aghanims on the Disruptor.
Yeah, and then you can't BKB,
yeah. I mean, that's slightly wishful thinking because that will be a long time before we have that one.
Maybe if they get the disruptor ulti before the initiation, like the split second, so you can't more. Could work.
Oh, someone's gonna go high ground. Might be risky some blink. Oh, that was an awkward glimpse.
Nope.
Blink though.
Yeah, he thought he was gonna blink anyway, so he was like, trying to position him. The instant answer as well from Mineski.
Why not? They think Roshan might be up by now. Well, actually, they saw it. They had the.
Try wrench between the network now.
Brilliant uses scan. Oh, they find someone though. Here comes the crush. Already up on the line. Didn't get the impale off and doesn't get it off at all because he goes down first. Disruptor ends up dropping to the death prophet. In the meantime, Derp still has that swap available. Is not going to use it either. Who should be getting dropped actually. No, they leave him alone. They want to help fight these cores here. They want to help Raging Potato, but Raging Potato, it's too late to save him. Ben-Hur has no action system for another 10 seconds, and it might not be possible for him to use it anymore. He will get a cool snap, still has it now, but it's too late. He dies as well. 4 dead for just one lousy disruptor.
Ayant sous un very doux I left.
It was terrible, everything's terrible.
Yeah. Just for a little while. But yeah, with that fight though, it is Rave that takes Roshan, who respawned right after the fight was over.
Check the net worth.
We'll check net worth very soon, but
Oh, it's so close. He has 3 minutes.
I don't.
Sunstrike creeps. No, I don't think he can.
Unless they find another fight. I mean, they do have the Aegis, and Jayo does have an Aegis, so he can.
In them as well.
And he can't die. Well, he can die, but then he will be back, so he can be getting more gold. But they do need to want to fight, and it doesn't seem like they want to right now.
Yeah, as you said earlier, though, Oracle just unable to do anything.
Yeah, it's very sad. I mean, he's been involved in 6 kills, which is nice, but he should be able to save people, and he has not been saving a lot of people yet.
No. His score looks pretty though, 3-1-3.
Yeah, I'd be happy to put that as a sport. Even if my team was playing.
They're all dead. Whatever, I look cool.
Yeah, look at this. What other scores we have? You know, you're
look at yourself, Venge.
That's in the same different team.
Yeah, no, that's what he's saying. Like he's flaming the Venge in the team. Oh.
Yeah, Morphling died 3 times.
Yeah.
That one died 3 times. Alright.
Oh. Do that one more time. No, to open the score. What? Why would I want you to do that again?
I don't know. I figured to do it anyway. Do you mean this score?
Yeah, I was just looking at it.
My brain is fried, I can't help it. Great
Great stuff.
So we have 1 minute for Invoker to get miraculously ahead of the net worth, which
this
is
possible maybe if they.
to get a goal. 1 fight, no enemies.
Yeah, let's go.
Just towers, buildings. No, because everybody gets that gold. He has to get the last hits of the tower.
It's 50 seconds.
It's not gonna.
Someone initiate. Go, Slider. Lead run. I'm pushing pretty aggressively. Top lane though, and there's Prophet doing the split push.
Yeah, he's doing good. He's doing well. He has also started building his Maelstrom, which you can get if you would teleport home, which you won't. And Invoker getting the last hit on the tower very soon.
No.
No, but it's still 2k away.
Yeah.
Nah, it's not gonna happen, Shane. Sorry.
Dreams crushed.
You said Joe Ranger at first as well.
I did.
And then you said no, Invoker.
Because I thought, he's gonna win mid because of the drought, then he's gonna get a Midas.
Well, they get one.
They have glimpse.
They do have glimpse. They will use it as well in the static storm. No exorcism for you. Gut fuel stuff though, that might be enough. And they will try to be saved. Oracle's doing his best. It's not gonna happen though. Rafi will end up going down to the finger of death. But I'm not sure if that's going to be enough. Morphling has to go back already. to be back to base. That is 1-for-1. Death Prophet versus a Slaughter, though. A favorable trade for Rave. As Rave are looking solid this game.
Morphling kind of BKB'd with haste on and just kind of ran around in circles. In that team fight, he didn't focus anyone. He just walked forward and then walked backwards, and then replicated and then walked backwards. It wasn't great.
It wasn't very fruitful.
No, and every time he does this, his BKB is what, 7 now? Like there's more from BKB?
Yeah.
Yeah, 7-second BKB. It's going lower and lower. Static Storm is going to become more effective against him. And then Invoker is going to do more.
I think we're going to leave this one too.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah. Gonna get a lot more kills.
We're trying our best here.
We
really are.
need more team fights. Come on.
You can do it.
Yes, yeah. Okay. So right now, Rave is ahead. We have the experience graph. Net worth showing is fairly even. Experience graph also showing very even.
What are you laughing at?
Because I said evening rather than evening.
Yeah, showing very evening. I wasn't gonna say out loud.
No, you were just looking like, that's fine.
Yeah, that seems fine.
Oh, come on, stop lagging, please.
And you summit 5 is nu of lean.
That's Dutch. That's the only word that you should be able to understand anyway is nu, which means now.
I thought it meant no. There's no offline.
Oh, that's good.
There's no offline.
Ooh, we are missing a fight
Oh
here,
good god,
guys.
okay, what's happening bottom lane?
What is happening bottom lane is that they are pushing, and they are pushing pretty decently. I wouldn't say pretty hard. There is still a lot there. All the ultimates are still apart from Nature's Prophet. Nature's Prophet is not split pushing though. He is behind them for this team fight because he needs to be. He knows that this could be the last team fight and he's not going to get anything done on the top lane for now. He might rotate if he feels like this fight is going to be even anyway with or without him, and then he might be able to get something on the top lane. This lane is pushing in, looking for the swap, getting the stun off, but Yule Scepter is first. In comes the BKBs from the Morphling looking for a target. Can he find a target though? Yes, he can with the help of the Finger of Death. He is getting burnt down himself. However, it is 2 for 2, but 2 support for 2 cores. Can Rave find more? They look for more. They get the Rex instead. The BKB for Ninja Boogie doing a lot of work to making him.
Nature's Prophet beat.
Yeah, he needed to go there. He knew that the fight was not going to go anywhere, and he had to try to get something in return. He might be able to get something actually. TP coming in. Crush. Bocarino in trouble. The Disruptor also teleported out just in case, teleported back, or bought back rather, just in case, teleported back to life. And that works. Rax taken.
Teleporter back to life.
Yeah. I mean, this is as best as Mineski could get from that fight. Half the Rex. Or should they have started out with the Nature's Prophet starting there straight away?
I think he should have been there straight away, constantly pressuring it.
Okay.
He TP'd back.
Yes.
I'm not quite sure why. Like, you can always TP in on Nature's Prophet. Then the Morphling initiated, but again, like, they killed both of the supports. They killed Disruptor and Venge pretty quickly.
But they used the Finger of Death threat too.
Yeah, and the second the BKB ran out on Morphling, they just Venge Stone, or they Slider Stone and just you. Nothing. Alright. So it looks like we might have a few technical issues.
Yeah, so far so good for us again though. It's back up again. As we do have a bit of a bit of stutters, you know.
Yeah.
First day jitters. The connection is not used to having 6 streams run at the same time. Actually, 8 streams run at the same time. Not sure if it's 8 right now. Oh wow, they didn't think it was fake.
There's a way to tell, right? You can see the name of the player.
Oh no, they see the name of the player anyway.
No, like the enemy team can see the name of the player playing Morphling over the. Is that still in the game? I don't play
Radiant's top
Morphling.
tower is under
Or
attack.
playing against Morphling.
Oh, I don't know that. I think that's. Oh, 4-star blink, but the BKB comes out for Raging Potato. He has to try to run. Does he have an illusion? No, he does not, because he just killed the illusion. He has a waveform though. Oh, he did! Good swap. Before the waveform came out, even he tried to he wanted to waveform over the edge, but he couldn't. That's no buyback for him for a full minute. Can they power down mid? We see the
man.
drawing. Actually, Disruptor just drew mid. Like, let's go, guys. He's on. He's leading the charge.
He's like, let's go, I'm on my Raptor, we're galloping down mid.
Charge!
The amount of physical damage that this Rave team do, having
Yeah.
both Drow and the Slider amplification,
And the Venge Aura on
and
top
the
of that.
Venge Aura and the
By
minus
the
armor.
way, this is the skill build.
Yeah, I saw that earlier, it was very good.
Yeah?
Yeah, because of, like, you saw it, more
Yeah,
things
yeah,
just
oh, it worked, for sure.
evaporated.
Oh, curse
Now,
doesn't hit. Doesn't matter.
this Benher guy is pretty far forward again, they still have glimpse, if he...
Swapper's up again in a second as well. They can
They're
try
gonna
to do it. Yeah, they go for the swap, they go for the final smoke. Eagle Scepter is there first. Can they make it happen? Oh, yes. Got himself saved. Should get himself saved. Maybe a crush coming out. Rappy and a little top of finger of death coming out. And Rappy will end up going down, but so does the Death Prophet. Now Ninja Boogie doesn't have a BKB anymore. Looks for a target. Finds himself a target in the Lion. And his Boccarino and Cast have to be careful here. Ninja Boogie is going to be just a-okay. They might be able to even still get the tower playing around because they are outnumbering their opponents, but they are kind of lacking some mana there and maybe some health on some
There's a
occasions.
buyback on the Death Prophet. Like in every single one of these pushes, the Death Prophet is getting caught out straight away, either by glimpse or swap. Like he needs to position himself way better. But the issue is, if you look at the draft from Mineski, like who else is going to be on the front?
Yeah.
Like it's up to the Death Prophet to be on the front and then rely completely on Oracle to save him. But like even if he removes all the magical damage, they still just click him 4 or 5 times and he dies. The gold.
Same problem as us.
Oh, okay.
A gift from the tempest of battle.
Then when you go for the first item BKB on a hero like Morphling as well, you don't necessarily farm very quickly. So you're kind of committed to winning these next few fights, and his very first BKB charge in the top lane was amazing.
Yeah.
But every one after that was just
Wasted, you know.
it wasn't. It didn't get what he would like out of the BKB. I wouldn't say wasted, but you know,
Yeah.
he would have liked more from it.
Okay, so we actually they did it without mages. Now they have an Aegis.
Yeah.
And they have,
have
they
a
have
butterfly.
ultimates again, and they have a butterfly on the Drow Ranger indeed.
Oh boy,
I mean, this is...
it's tough.
Yes. On the bright side, every core on the side of Mineski now has buyback. That's gotta be good. Nobody on the side of Dire has buyback at the moment. But if they push down mid and take 1 Rex, a lot of people will, because they're only lacking gold, apart from the Disruptor who still has a cooldown. But so far I don't think they should be worried about that, because so far all the lanes are pushed out in their favor, apart from maybe a little bit of top lane, but Morphling is...
He's doing his best. Yeah.
he's doing his best.
I think Nature's Prophet needs to be
More split
more
pushing?
active, yeah, on the split pushing. But yeah, you can have buyback if you want, but your racks are kind of big,
Yeah, there is no fortification either. Exorcism comes out. Can they make a kill? No, Lion is the first one dropped. Nothing actually, like nothing exceptionally used.
Let's just
Apart
go
from
back.
BKB Invoker, that's right. I mean, melee Rex, that's... Yeah, what more do you wish for?
And an exorcism. So they're like, okay, let's just stand over here, just like 10 meters to the right.
You still got Aegis.
Yeah, and we'll just wait. And then when these spooky ghosts go away, we'll just win again.
Yeah, on the downside, they still have a tier 2 on the top lane, so they can't go top lane. This is the last Rex they can take. But if they win their next fight, they can obviously just end. Right?
Look at the damage.
Will they just continue forward? They want to fight,
Yeah.
they really do. Oh, 4 staff into a crush. They get the Nature's Prophet. Deafening Blast pushes him out of the kinetic field though, as it is the Oh my god, this damage to Morphling, he can't even stand there. Ninja Buki is making it happen. Ninja Buki is able to do so much damage. Oh, this is old though. This has to be. Can they actually turn this around? Oh, they get the Finger of Death off. They get Rappy. They get the Slardar, so they are able to trade, and the Death Prophet still has a buyback. But oh, at least, yeah, there you go. Morphling making sure that he gets something there. Jo might be some trouble. There's gonna be a way for him very soon, but Jo is long gone. He's already out. Okay. Relax.
Did you see the speed of Ranger in the fight? Oh yeah, carry on. Relax.
Relax.
I'm relaxed.
They still have their tier 4 towers, they still have a tier 2 top, and they defended their base, and they didn't wipe, and they didn't need to buy back on the Death Prophet, which I think is a big deal. So all the buybacks are still up for the course, apart from Morphling, but he will have it very soon. He bought something special before. I think he bought the Ethereal Blade. I think that was the first time that we saw it.
The first Ethereal Blade was dodged by the Disruptor with the Glimmer Cape in that fight. But the second one, as you saw, just completely blew him up.
Yeah.
Okay. If they can kind of get out of there, but they can pick up the supports and buy more time for the Nature's Prophet to be able to split push, there's definitely a chance, yeah. It's extremely difficult though, because you saw when the amp was on, did you see how quickly he melted? You know, the alacrity of Joe Ranger and then... Oh my...
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, when Morphling can actually stand there and attack, he's doing a lot of damage.
Yeah, but he can't.
But he can't. That's the entire problem. So only after Slardar was picked up and after someone else died as well, then he was able to feel comfortable enough to pick off people from the back. As long as people didn't realize he was doing so.
Hey guys, don't look behind you.
I'm not there. I mean, this might be a good way of doing it.
Yeah, definitely. The issue is Mineski rely.
Oh, they go for Jo. That's good. That's how you do it. Age is already burnt down. Morphling is stunned up though. In comes the Static Storm. Morphling is the one stuck in there. Nice. Ghost Scepter might be enough. The stun comes out as well. This is the only target that Rave can get for the moment, but it doesn't look like they can right now. Exorcism comes out as well. Ghost Scepter trying to do as much damage as he can with the Exorcism. It doesn't matter. Oh my god, that Exorcism didn't even tickle them. Buyback is still there though, but no Exorcism this time. Buccarino trying to make something happen. Gets the stun, gets the damage, gets the kill together with Jules. They are able to get a kill.
Buyback on the Death Prophet though.
Yes.
No Exorcism.
Ice Ball. Okay,
Jules.
they get Ninja Boogie. If they can get Ninja Boogie, that would be worth it.
There's swap though.
No, there's no swap. Oh, no.
Oh, so close.
So close, with 5 seconds cooldown on that. He's gonna try to put out, but the Adaptive Strike should be off cooldown? Nah, it's gonna be used first, and now he'll be actually dead. Raging Potato does it. So they do defend at the right place. They make sure that their tier 2 doesn't die. Yes, they have some people that are hitting on a tier 4, which is kind of scary, and which probably they should try to stop.
The difference in these fights is the way Jules was positioned there. Like, he was able to initiate, and then Death Prophet came in. Like,
yes.
In the other fights, Death Prophet was getting picked off at the very start of the fight, and it was a lot more difficult. But
yeah, this was the first fight that Mineski actually initiated rather than reactive.
Exactly, yeah.
Fought them. Yeah.
And they rely heavily on that because of the way their heroes work. They don't really have that slider or that vengeful swap. You know, they have line, and that's pretty much it. If line doesn't do work, it's their initiation is none.
So what do you think that Mineski should focus on? Should they focus on trying to get those fights where they take the initiation, or focus on split pushing?
Their draft is actually amazing coming back. First of all, they have the replica, so they smoke up maybe Oracle, Lion plus replica, and then they go gank. You know, they push out their lanes and they look for something. And then Nature's Prophet, who is pushing out the lanes, just TP's in on top of that. And like they actually have a very, very good team for coming back into the game just because of how mobile they are. But whether they can do that or not is difficult. Very difficult. Good choice, Kira.
So far, I think Invoker is still gonna catch up though at this rate.
The later the game goes, the more powerful Morphling or Death Prophet's magical siphon becomes.
I guess so. But she has to have a chance to cast him. She has to be alive.
That's true. It's just to not be in a static stone.
Yes.
Satanic. Alright. The BKB Satanics. It's difficult.
He would have lived if he had the Satanic when he was cornered previously.
Yeah.
Because there's not that much lockdown. Sure, they have got the line.
After the line combo.
Oh, bye. Morphling's here, guys.
I see something. Oh,
Never mind.
no, but after the lion combo of CC, there's not much left to it. There's silence. That's about it. They did defend. I'm quietly confident that
In Mineski.
in Mineski, very quietly.
Yeah. I mean, there's a chance.
There's definitely a chance.
They're coming back on the net worth skill and definitely coming back on the experience skill. Which do you feel like it still matters experience in this case when you see it like this?
When you see Oracle getting levels, higher level disarm is pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, he's maxed it. Okay, higher level Fortune's End. Yeah, it's okay. It removes the amp. Removes the silence from Drow. It's actually pretty good in this game.
Well, the silence mostly, I guess, is
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
especially for Morphin.
Yeah.
And this Roshan is the key point of the game. If Mineski can take a good fight, to get a very good impale, that could definitely change the game.
Still 2 minutes though. So far it is Rave that is the only one that actually has a ward around there. I'm gonna imagine that Mineski is gonna go for that soon too. They are grouped up. They're all behind that Morphling.
The strength of Nature's Prophet as well, it makes it a lot easier for a team to go Roshan because you can force people to go home and defend. And at this stage of the game, you only have maybe like 1 or 2 who to travel. So if they send the Nature's Prophet top, let's push it top, and then the second they get a rotation, they instantly pressure the Roshan. That could work. MKB just for the drill. Okay.
I kind of like it. I mean, yes.
They're still very squishy though.
Yeah, and if you are gonna try to focus on split push, shouldn't you want to have, like at this point, gold doesn't matter. The draw is already rich as hell. Shouldn't you want to have an Necronomicon level 3 book?
For Nature's Prophet?
Yeah. So try and split push more.
Nah, I think you need like, maybe even AC.
Or an Ags.
Ags could be very good.
All the trees.
I like Ags.
I like Ags on Draw Ranger actually. I love Ags on Draw Ranger.
I've never purchased it.
Dude, you should play your game with Draw Ranger and Maelstrom. Go for Maelstrom first. And then you're gonna just wanna play that all the time. There's lightning everywhere. You clear with quick waves with like 2 shots or 1. It's actually so good.
That sounds legit actually. I've never got it. I don't quite. I think like Joe.
You should try it. That one build.
Okay.
One time.
Cool. Both hands up. Here we go.
And doesn't look like Mineski knows
Look, okay. Like, yeah. Both hands down.
Yeah. Okay. I mean,
yeah.
Back to base, Mineski. It's time to prepare for battle.
How do you even? Can you even contest that, Roshan? Like,
No, you can't. You really can't, because I mean, if they had a big team fight ultimate that could win and save the game, sure. But this, they don't have it, and they're not specifically in a close.
In this team fight, let's try and watch Jules from Mineski and see what he can do, because he was the one that kind of made them win the team fight top.
Okay, Crush comes out straight away. It's on Raging Potato. Jules still at the back, not able to do anything just yet. Positioning is really good from Rave. They're already able to pick up the Nature's Prophet before Jules can do anything at all. Where is he? There he is. He blinks in, and he's dead. Gets stun off nobody because it was BKB, and that was that from us as well. And I think we have got ourselves a game, guys. I think we're gone. We're done. Rave. I mean, they're just too strong here. They take down Mineski, and now this morning on the panel, I have heard that. I think it was Mr. P that said that Mr. P and God said that Mineski was overrated lately.
Well, I know Rave beat Mineski recently quite a lot.
Yeah, so but yeah, I wasn't expecting Rave to take Mineski down if you'd asked me at the start of the day. But this was a good showing. 2 and 2.
Yeah.
Would you look at that?
Yeah, we.
Which 2 would you select, Shane? Okay, so we are gonna prepare for our next game. We have one more game for South.